Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Two Dads Chillin', the podcast for dads, by dads. I'm Brennan. That's my lovely sidekick, Matthew. What's up?
What's going on?
Another week in the books.
The NFL season has officially begun, if you want to call it preseason.
I mean, I stayed up all night watching it.
I watched a little bit, but no real interest in.
I was glued to my TV. What else did you do this week, last weekend? Anything fun?
Bought a treadmill.
Not fun. I said fun.
Well, I'm making an effort to better with my health. Done some 5Ks. Signed up for some more. So all about doing better, getting healthier.
Maybe your sidekick will take your advice,
Trying. Huh?
I went to the casino on last Saturday.
Oh, right.
I played craps.
Sure.
Yeah, I heard plenty of that, and I lost 100. But I came out ahead 100, so I was up 200, lost 100. I was betting the way you told me not to bet, but it was hitting.
I mean, it's streaky. I mean, what were you playing?
$15 tables.
Well, no, but I mean, like, what were you playing? Craps?
Yeah,
So
I was betting at one time like $45 a roll. I didn't even know what I was betting.
I mean, it's certainly a game that I enjoy, and I've got a mat, wall, and chips and dice. Try to get some people that enjoy their company, and try to teach them a game that I like, and certainly one that I think that others would like. Gamblers, obviously, if you're gambling, like going to the casino.
Are you trying to imply that I like to gamble?
Just open your eyes to a different game. I mean, because when you walk in the casino floor, like if the table's hot, like the craps table is always like the loudest part of the casino, and it draws some attention from people walking by and like what's going on there. And I know I was a little intimidated at first. Like I would stand there and watch them, but like I didn't know what they were really doing. So I got on YouTube, watched some videos, kind of learned what everything was, basic stuff. I mean, I'm not an advanced player by any means, but I do understand, some of the game to some extent that I feel comfortable going to the table and playing now. So, I think that's what can be intimidating for new players. Just showing you some of the basics, because as you're playing, all right there.
Yeah, you gave me the bad chair today.
So I think it can be intimidating for new players, and as you get the basics, you'll just pick up on more just playing the basics.
No, it was definitely a fun time. When there was some guy there rolling for like an hour and a half.
Well, that's what you want. You see one roller.
Yeah, but then I got up.
What you're supposed to do.
No, like I got up as he was still rolling.
Oh yeah, no. No, you stay till he's done, but you leave the table after that guy's done rolling.
I got bored of. I don't want to say winning money, but I got bored just sitting there.
Never leave a hot roll in a table.
I wanted another drink, honestly. That's what it was. And they told me there was pizza. If we're being honest. Yeah, my brother left and came back, and the dude was still rolling.
Those are the guys I like to see.
But he was doing some weird voodoo magic shit with the dice.
Some people are very superstitious on setting the dice up in the same way every way.
I mean,
every time and roll. I will say it can be very superstitious to some people.
I mean, he was hitting.
I mean, hey man, do you? If it's hitting, I don't care.
Yeah, he was hitting.
I'm I'm typically not that player, but I also don't feel like I'm not comfortable enough with like having the same like roll every time with like a repetitive throwing of the dice.
I
That's what those people have, and that's why they set the
I did roll. I forgot. I don't know if I told you that.
7 out, point out.
Oh yeah, immediately. It was like second roll. I hit a 7 immediately.
That happens.
I mean, it was fun though. And then I like put my hand too far, and the guy next to me was like, "Whoa, big guy!" Like, it's like what?
Yeah, it's those dealers, they're quick.
Yeah, I was trying to talk to them. And they're like, "I'm trying to work," but I'm over there yakking their ear off.
Most of them are pretty good. They'll chat you up and understand they're working, but you're trying to tip them too. So
Oh, I was supposed to tip them. Oh, I didn't. I took my money and left.
yeah, I mean, I throw some bets out there for the dealers too. $1 on a hard 8 or something like that.
Oh no, yeah,
I mean, just show them some appreciation because you get a good dealer that'll help you out too. They'll help you out as far as like making sure you're picking up your money that you've won if and not laying. You're not that's doubling your bet.
I mean, I didn't know what was going on there for like a 30-minute stretch. My brother was starting to play with my money. I was just talking to the dealer. I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, I mean it's a good time and it's something I enjoy.
I was also a few beers deep at that point, so I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, it's a game I enjoy. For the most part, the entire table is playing as a team. Unless you get some, don't pass players. But
Oh, I wasn't playing the pass line.
well, yeah, no, but I mean, numbers wise, if your numbers hit, you're not betting that, that number doesn't get rolled, or you're betting that a 7 does come. Everybody typically wins, wins as a table and loses as a table. That's what I mean by everybody's kind of on the same. Unless you're, a dark side player that's betting, 7's going to come before the.
Right. Yeah. No, I was betting. What is that? The
8.
No, the grouping.
Oh, you read in the field.
That was all I was betting. I got up $200 something.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of numbers in the field, but when you actually like put the possibilities out, that
It was hit though. That was all I cared about.
can't complain then. Well, do you want to get into your preseason picks on awards for the year?
Oh, we can. So yeah, we're obviously big football fans. I'm probably more so than you. I revolve my Saturdays and Sundays around football. So we figured with the start of we got a special appearance by Diesel. We figured that we would do our preseason NFL picks for the year. And we got a special guest today.
Oh, my PJs on.
You want your PJs on? Well, Bubba, put your PJs on.
All right, well, a little impromptu.
Can you do it?
After we're recording?
Dad life's the only life.
Did you eat your popcorn? All right, go play, okay? Yeah, you and Bubba go pick them out. All right, Diesel, you staying or going? You need to go.
All right. Well, let's turn into a Gary family video. Anyways, yeah, we're big football fans, so we figured we'd give you guys our pre NFL picks. Who is your MVP pick?
I would say my MVP pick would be Joe Burrow.
Why?
We got two receivers, very good receivers in Chase and Higgins.
But can they stay healthy is the key.
I mean, that's, every MVP, person that gets MVP, like, obviously have to remain healthy and have kind of their weapons around them healthy. But if they can put up big numbers, kind of like what they did last year, with, Chase winning the triple crown, like, I think that it puts him in a position to be in the conversation.
My MVP pick Justin Herbert. I'm switching it up on you.
Okay. Is it because you're coach of the year?
No. I'm just kidding. It's not Herbert. I think it's either going to be Burrow or Daniels. I think, like, as far as what you said,
is Daniels going to have his weapons?
I mean, I think Daniels is a weapon in himself.
Yeah, no,
he's definitely a playmaker, and I feel like the league itself is very leaning to mobilized quarterbacks. I mean, especially when you look at what the last 3 out of the 4, with Lamar winning 2 and then Josh winning 1. I think it's very mobile quarterback friendly, especially if you can rush for 500 plus yards and call it 5 plus touchdowns. I feel like that'll set you up for good success. Although I favor a more pocket quarterback, I think the league in general is just set up more towards that spread option quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't disagree, but, there's also some now uncertainty in that locker room with Harry wanting to trade.
Yeah, but I think a lot of that is just the politics, just trying to get it out there, and the Commanders seeing what's out there. I mean, maybe they'll get a deal that they can't refuse. But at the end of the day, I think it was just Harry just showing frustration and showing, like, if he doesn't get a contract, he is going to leave free agency. I don't think he's going anywhere. I think it's a tactic that all these big-time players use, just to see what their teams do. Yeah, those are my thoughts. But I really do think Justin Herbert could possibly be a sneaky dark horse.
I think of the big names holding out. I think Harry definitely hurts the Commanders more than others.
I disagree.
You're also going to go.
No, I'm not. I'm not even saying it on that side. I'm saying Hendrickson holding out hurts the Bengals more than anybody.
I think he's least, because he led the team in sacks and the defense still sucked.
True.
So, obviously, you weren't that much of a difference maker to where you put the team on your back and went out there and won games.
Well,
you still had, you weren't. The Bengals defense, the offense they had, was a joke. I mean, you're putting up 30 points and losing games.
Well, that's what I told you before. I think that. Oh, look, there it is. People saying doing a wellness check on you. People blowing my phone up. I've been getting texts all day about it. Just doing a wellness check on you. Now, I mean, yeah, I can see your point from that, but I just feel like if the Bengals are going to take that next step, because they did draft. Help me out. What's his name?
Oh, the holdout.
Yeah, but he just signed. No, not Miles. Was it Miles Murphy? You sure?
I don't remember, but I know his college career stats are not the most spectacular to make you think that he's going to be somebody's going to come in and make a difference.
Right.
I mean, I definitely think it's somebody that's going to have to be developed. I don't think I mean, don't get me wrong. As a Bengals fan, I hope I'm proven wrong, but I think it'll be a few years before that draft pick really comes to some sort of fruition.
I mean, you're probably right. I think, what, he have like 3 sacks his entire career, but people were high on him because he had like 20-something pressures or whatever a year or something like that.
Yeah,
But
it wasn't like, didn't light the stat board up, but not to say that it, he didn't light the stats up for someone that I would say is a number 1 pick.
right.
Or that, or stats that you see of a number 1 pick player.
I guess only time will tell, honestly.
Oh no! I mean, like I said, I hope I'm proven wrong that this guy comes in and is can make a significant impact to the team. But I just a little uncertain.
Who is your offensive player of the year?
It's
Shamar Stewart was his name.
yeah.
Sorry.
I'm kind of torn here. I mean,
As we're looking at the odds on BetMGM, non-sponsored video, but if you want to sponsor us, we're more than happy to.
Jamar Chase. Yes, I'm a Bengals fan, but Triple Crown winner, didn't win last year, and as much as I say Triple Crown winner, like typically get you in that conversation, right?
Agreed.
Saquon last year, I can't argue with the season he had. But if Chase comes out and puts up, numbers like he did last year, I think he's in the conversation again. That's kind of the pick I would go with. It's probably a lot of people's pick if I had to guess, but I mean, I know it's probably not yours.
Why? Who do you think mine is?
I think you're probably probably running back.
I'm changing it on you.
Who are you going with?
Number 88 for the Dallas Cowboys.
Do you even know what the odds are on that one?
No, they're probably sky high.
Let's take a look here.
But-
He's just out of screen.
What is he at?
Plus 2,000.
I don't think it's a bad pick. I think if the Cowboys are going to be anything this year, they're going to rely heavy on him. And he benefits tremendously with having Pickens being a number 2. I mean, you got to look at it. He was doing 1,000+ seasons with no other help.
The quarterback going to stay healthy?
The quarterback's going to be just fine. He might win MVP this year. They might sweep everything.
Just go across the board?
They might. No, but I think CD has an outside shot looking in. We'll know.
I mean, there's certainly good value there.
There's definitely a lot of value there, I think. I mean,
All right, and we're back.
yeah, special guest with us.
Yeah, being a dad never stops.
No, but back to defensive player of the year. I mean, I think it really boils down to where's Micah playing, if the scheme fits him or not.
Yeah, I mean, if TJ Watt's definitely in the conversation every year. Miles Garrett obviously is in the conversation. But outside of Miles and TJ, someone I'd like to see win is Max Crosby.
I like the Max pick.
I think playing on the team that he does hurts him just because they've been bad. If he's playing on a different team, I think he's more in the conversation, but he's definitely somebody that embodies that whole culture of the Raiders.
No, and I definitely think he is the most important player for that team. Just his backstory and everything, as far as getting sober and whatnot, like he definitely embodies what it means to be a professional athlete, and I can appreciate somebody like that.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's someone that I would like to see win it.
His tattoos are cool. Love his tattoos.
I mean, yeah, who? Not everybody likes tattoos, but I certainly enjoy.
Yeah.
The artistry of them.
Offensive Rookie of the Year. Guess the question is Travis going to do the double?
I'd like to see him do it.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to see him do it. But I don't know.
Do I think it's?
I don't think it's honestly. I don't even think it's possible. I think the speed
of NFL game is different
is way different. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, because you're definitely not playing every down on both sides of the ball,
right? And you're playing against professional athletes. Like, yes, he was playing against
Division I schools,
Division I schools, and potential D1 athletes, but are NFL caliber players. But he's not playing against
it's a different speed,
a Chase every game.
A different speed,
right? And I think quarterbacks will be able, because there's a huge difference from a Colorado quarterback to your Alabama, Ohio State quarterbacks.
No, I definitely agree. It's a different speed at every position. The linemen faster in pro than they are
right.
College. Wide receivers, the cornerbacks, like everybody is just faster. But I would say I'm going to take him as my hot take on both sides of the ball.
So I'm going to go with somebody that people aren't really talking about, in Tatario McMillan.
Okay.
Which, if you don't watch a lot of college football, which I know you don't.
Which I don't.
You don't watch those Pac-12 or Pac-10 after dark games.
No, I definitely do not watch the...
which is where
this game starts at midnight or 11:58 to say that it still starts on Saturday.
Yeah, so he was one of the, if not the fastest player in college football last year. His only downside right now is that he is playing for the Panthers. But my hot take pick, and we'll get into this in a future episode, is that Bryce Underwood, think about Michigan. Bryce Young has a stellar of a season. And yeah, I mean, Young took strides last year after learning behind Andy Dalton. And I think he's going to continue to improve. I mean, I was not a Bryce Young fan coming out of college for the simple fact of I hate Alabama.
I definitely think he made strides. He had glimpses of, okay, this guy looks like an NFL quarterback.
And he had White Lightning as his top receiver. Adam Thielen is a dog.
No, I mean, where do you think they go? You think they, as a team?
So my hot take for the year is the Panthers win that division.
It would be a hot take.
That is my pick. I was gonna save it, but yeah, that is. I think the Panthers turn it around and they win that division.
Well, what are the odds on them winning the division?
Now, I don't think that they. So I think that division in general is sloppy. You gotta think the best team in that division is the Bucks, which they will be a tough team. But you also got the the Falcons, who what is Penix gonna do in a full year? Nobody knows. They got the Saints. What is Tyler Show gonna do? Nobody knows. So it's really I feel like it's up for the Panthers to win. It's their division to win. And yeah. What are we looking at? Odds.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
It's the NFC. That one.
So they're plus 380 right now. Third.
That's what I'm saying. It's a
Yeah, I mean, no, it's definitely a weak division.
It's a wide open division. I would say it is the weakest division in football.
Yeah, I mean, the Bucks definitely, I would say, are the.
I think the Bucks are the
standout.
most complete team in that division. Absolutely, at quarterback and wide receiver. But I think the Panthers are young.
Yeah, no, they're definitely young. But I definitely think that I would say the Bucks would be my pick there, just because there would be the safe bet, just because the rest of it is kind of unknown. Especially the Falcons and the Saints.
Yeah,
you don't know what you're gonna get.
Absolutely, and that's what I mean. Is like, I'm pretty sure the Panthers also have a easier schedule by finishing in last. Last year.
Yeah, playing whoever finished fourth.
And they got J.C. Horn so yeah, I mean they got I don't know. It's gonna take a second to load, but yeah, that was my take of the year is that the Panthers win the division.
Okay.
You
gonna put some money on that?
I'm going to. I mean, yeah, they got the Jags, Cardinals, Falcons, Patriots, Dolphins, Cowboys, Jets, Bills, Packers, Saints, Falcons, Niners, Rams, Saints, Bucks, Seahawks, Bucks. So, depending on how Bryce plays, it could definitely be a very favorable division for them.
Sure, absolutely. I mean,
other than Travis, who is your defensive rookie of the year? Mine's easy.
Jamar Stewart.
Really?
I mean, gonna hold out. Better put up.
So mine, Mason Graham. Shocking, right?
Right.
What is he?
Plus 1,200.
Yeah, I think Mason Graham's gonna eat.
Mine's plus 2,000.
You guys will see that firsthand. That's just me being a Michigan homer right there.
Yeah,
I mean, I think Abdul probably will run away with it if his play is reflective of what he's doing in training camp right now. Because he is eating those Giants linemen alive. I've seen some clips of him going up against some of the Giants linemen, which is known for being arguably one of the worst in the NFL, but still, I mean, the dude's a freak athlete. And Penn State produces nothing but studs on the defense line. I mean, look at Micah. Look at LeVar Arrington. That was a name you haven't heard in a while, wasn't it? LeVar Arrington.
Yeah. What is your comeback player of the year? You're not looking at this. I've honestly forgot about a lot of these players and they're actually being eligible.
There's only one right answer. He wears the number 4. It ain't Brett Favre.
That would be a comeback.
No, I mean, obviously, I think Dak is going to have a great year, and maybe not a great year. I don't know. I mean, he's so up in the air.
Who would be your second pick?
JJ.
Third? You're going to go with?
I mean, Aiden. Are
Really home selling that one, aren't you?
Are you seeing a trend?
Right. I mean, I kind of figured that's where you're going to go.
I mean, if I had to put money on somebody in terms of value, I'm putting my money on JJ, and it's not. I know everyone's gonna say, "Oh, I'm just being a Michigan homer, this and that," but I truly think that anybody could star in that offense.
It's a league that, or I shouldn't say a league, but it's an award that is historically recently favored quarterbacks.
Right.
Yes, the quarterback position is very important in the NFL now.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's the most important position because you look at the Bengals when they did.
Oh, yeah, no. But, I think sometimes that can get, kind of washed because, like, the guy comes back and it's like just because he's back, he's now, deserving of the award. He has a losing season or a near 500 season. And it's like, oh, he's the comeback player of the year.
Well, I think that's why they changed the criteria of the award.
It just doesn't.
I mean, I don't think the award's as significant as what it
used to be. No,
what it used to be.
Because when I look at,
but I mean, you gotta look at JJ. He's coming off a torn ACL.
I just think there's other players like Aiden would be somebody that I'd like to see. Somebody else like Christian McCaffrey, who I didn't realize was eligible, but I guess he did miss a ton of time. He did actually miss a ton of time last year. Like somebody that outside of the quarterback position that impacts the game.
Well, I mean, the quarterback impacts the game more than anybody.
Well, I know, but I mean, just like, then it's like, let's not call it comeback player of the year. Let's call it comeback quarterback of the year. And, it's like, let's not have it as a,
well, I mean,
not have it as a quote unquote like injury, but let's have it just like who might have had a bad year last year and now they're comeback. Bryce Young.
I agree. Give it to Bryce.
It just like I wish it was more of everybody had a shot at getting the award and not just so much on the quarterback.
Does that mean next year we're going to give the comeback racer of the year to Sergio?
Hey. Gotta like.
No, but I mean...
Valtteri.
Bottas?
He's rumored to be Cadillac.
No. I thought it was Perez and...
Did you see the interview?
No, what'd he say?
With Rosberg. Nico interviewed him, and he asked him, "What about the rumor with Cadillac?" And Bottas says, "I can't hear you." So Nico asked him again. He says, "Can't hear you." So I never acknowledged it, never shot it down, but obviously heard him. But
did he hear the rest of the interview? Okay.
That was really all it was. It was kind of after it was near the race beginning. But he's definitely somebody I like seeing in a car. He's got that experience that I think that team's going to need from a driver's.
Yeah, but I feel like they need. I don't know. I don't think they need two older drivers. I think they need an older driver and a younger driver, somebody that they can develop. And I meant to throw this.
I just don't know if they're going to be. Oh yeah, you'd be an F1 driver, but are they going to really attract a talent?
So,
somebody that's going to
what are your
stay.
thoughts on another team joining to be their sister team? Because so the way I look at it, obviously everybody has their sister team or second team, whatever. So Cadillac would essentially there would have to be another team joined to be their two team, right?
I see,
Or do they team up with somebody?
and they could team up with somebody, but I just look at some of the grids and like Monaco.
That's what I was about to say. Can Monaco even hold, what would that be, 20, 22, 24 drivers?
It'd be tight. I mean, like,
What do
it's
you,
already a bad race.
do you think that'd make it more interesting?
No, I mean, I think it makes it interesting maybe when the leaders catch up to the tail end of the pack, but that's not, that doesn't make it interesting that, at the front of the field where somebody's fighting for, a win. It's like, and the leader pass the back traffic.
I don't know. I think I don't know. I really don't know what I think on it, but I mean, it's interesting to think about because it's like if they don't have a sister team and they do pair up, let's say with Red Bull, and they want Liam, but so does Red Bull. But Cadillac says, I'll give you more money. Like, who has first dibs on said driver?
Well, I think even those teams, they've got their hierarchy of top teams are well-known top teams. Like even if they teamed up with Red Bull and it's going to be Red Bull Racing, the Racing Bulls, Cadillac. That'll be the pecking order. And then I think there would be some clear definition as to what the order is going to be. I think you muted it.
It's been a wacky episode.
Well, got the guest here asleep. You
Uh,
must not be very entertaining.
no, we're boring. We're just two dads.
She had a long day.
That's what you were saying.
Yeah. Playing, getting in everything, million miles a minute.
She's faster than an F1 car, isn't she? Have you seen that movie yet?
Maybe some of them.
Speaking of that,
no, I never made it to the theater.
me neither.
I'll wait for it to come out.
Probably soon, right?
It does seem like movies are coming out a lot quicker to home.
Did you see Happy Gilmore had like 45 million streams in the first 3 days? Or maybe more than that.
Yeah, that was more than that. But yeah, I mean, I like that now. Like, movies coming out.
Oh, hold on. Did you see Red Zone got bought by ESPN for $1 billion?
I did. I saw that headline today.
Yeah, crazy.
I'm not a big Red Zone watcher, so
Do you think that will be a ESPN Plus exclusive, or you think that'll be on ESPN from 1 to 8 on a Sunday?
Oh, I think that's definitely going to be a paid ESPN Plus. Paid $1 billion for something. You got to start getting revenue back.
Well, I mean, that's just like how Netflix is paying all this money for WWE, potentially UFC as well. I mean, how do they make that money back? How does Netflix make that money back? That's what I'm interested in.
Well, I mean, I would look at it.
Because they also just gave Sandler, $275 million for 4 movies. So how are they getting paid on what movies he does?
Well, I think I'd look at what's you and I have had Netflix for years.
Yeah, I sent you my bank account the other day, and I was like, "This is bullshit." That it's 20.
When it go up.
Yeah, when $28 a thing. I remember when it was $10 for ad free.
I remember when they mailed you DVDs.
Okay, now you're showing your age. I guess I remember too, like when you and I could share a plan, and
But I mean, I think they look at it from like, what's the new users that they get?
right. But everybody has Netflix now.
You'd be surprised. But if everybody has Netflix at a $2 increase across 1 billion accounts,
Well, I mean, if 55 million people watch, we'll say 50 million at a $2 increase, that's what? $2 trillion?
what?
50 million times 2. Is that 2 trillion? Is that 2 billion?
No,
Bigger?
it's just 5 times 2 with all the zeros.
Yes. Oh, what I say? Did I say? I'm an idiot.
Crazy math.
Yes. What was that? 10? Is that $10 billion, son?
What, 50 billion?
No,
That's 50
50 million times 2. Is that 10 billion?
100 million.
I'm way out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, that's not even enough to do what they paid Sandler.
No, they also paid him for multiple movies. But it's
Ri-
also look at it as like how many people sign up for subscriptions and then like forget to cancel them, and then just now it's a reoccurring charge that they don't use.
Yeah, but I feel like we're in today's technology where everyone's check. How many times a week do you check your bank account?
Once,
Do you go through all your charges?
yeah,
Yeah, see?
but most people don't. Or I shouldn't say most people. Some people don't.
You really think that?
Yeah.
Are you saying your wife doesn't? I feel like
No, I feel like some people don't because like they don't know how to balance a checkbook.
yeah, but you don't have to balance a checkbook because it does it for you.
So I always like to check it myself.
You balance your own checkbook still, don't you?
Yeah.
Why? It's literally on the app.
Yeah. People make mistakes.
What, the app?
I mean, something could happen at the bank where something's not done right, or it's a peace of mind thing.
So why did you seem so surprised that one day when I told you I could go within like the $50 of what was in my account? You could do the same thing.
I mean, I check weekly, but I don't. But I couldn't tell you. Depending on what day you ask me.
Oh. Matt Gary over here does some weird things. He's the numbers king. What else is going on?
Well,
I guess we should break the news.
you want to go over your bet you made with a coworker of yours?
This all started because you started running your mouth.
I asked a simple question on
Yeah.
our morning conference call.
Yeah, you asked the dumbest question that anybody could possibly ever ask.
So I've recently started running, and doing races. Not to, in an attempt to win him, but just to.
That's coming soon, though. Trust me. If you know this guy, by this time
No.
next year, he'll be
No, I think there's
looking to compete in the old man Olympics.
No, I think there's some accomplishment in setting goals for yourself and in reaching them and achieving them. So I've set a goal out to run the Flying Pig Marathon,
Which is the biggest race around here.
yeah, it's a Boston Marathon qualifier.
But I don't even know if that's what makes it big, is it? I mean, I feel like it's just like
it's one of them because it is
oh, okay.
Because it does have that classification where
Oh, okay.
if you run, I forget the time, like it depends, but there's like your age and male, female, and if you run it in under this amount, you qualify for the Boston
Are
Marathon.
you gonna try to do that? Like eventually?
No, it's some ridiculous amount of time.
I feel like it can't be because there's like 80-year-olds that do that.
But that's where it's age. There's
age group.
Yeah, so and
I mean, if you
for
did
an example, like 30-year-old is 30 to 32 is 3 hours. 33 to 35 is 3 hours and 5 minutes.
If you did do it, would you run the marathon?
Boston Marathon?
Yeah.
I mean, if I qualified, I would probably.
Just as a bucket list thing, like you wouldn't do it like for time,
Well,
right? You would do it just
no.
for bucket list.
But I mean, it's like, for all intents and purposes, it's like invitation only. Like,
Right.
it's like getting invited to go play the Masters and not going.
Nothing like it's nothing like that.
Well, no, I mean, but
I get what you're saying though.
It's you're not getting into the event unless you qualify for it.
But anyways, back to.
So I asked who's running the Flying Pig with me next year, and
Mr. Macho Man over here said, "Oh, I'll do it," being a smart ass.
having no clue what it was mileage wise.
No, I mean I knew it was far, and then they told me. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm out."
26.2 miles.
I was like, "Yeah, I'm out." And then a coworker of mine said, "Oh, are you out because you can't do it?" Now, when somebody tells me I can't do something, I'm gonna prove them wrong that I can do it. So, me being me, I said, if I do this, you have to buy me a Jeff Ruby steak dinner, which is one of the most pristine steakhouses around here. Jeff Ruby, everybody knows. Everybody knows the name. He sponsors horse races around here. He's got, 4 restaurants?
Downtown Precinct.
The one in Belterra, right?
That one's no longer there.
Oh, it's not?
Mm-hmm. He's got them in Louisville.
I was going to say
Nashville
Louisville
now.
and Lexington.
Yeah, so he's
got multiple.
He's branching out, but
He's got multiple restaurants. But anyways, it's like that. It's like a bucket list dinner atmosphere type thing. Like a lot of people go there on anniversaries and everything.
It's
Joe Burrow eats there religiously. Speaking of that, you know whose meal's only like $80? The Burrow.
I've had it. It's good.
Yeah, it's only $80.
Well, it's just for the steak. There's no sides.
Oh. But anyways, so I told them that I will do the marathon if I get a steak dinner out of it. And everybody laughed. So, to prove them wrong, but it was funny because this guy over here knows me so well. He didn't say a word like, "Oh yeah, I'll buy you the steak dinner." He let other people say, "Yeah, I'll buy the steak dinner," because he knows that if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it.
And I'll help you. I mean,
So
I'm beginning that journey myself.
he just stayed quiet the whole time and let the others run their mouth. And so yeah, if I complete 13.1 miles on May 3rd,
you doing the half or the full?
the half. They said all I have to do is complete it. That I will get me a 30 ounce steak. I've already picked out what I want.
Already looked at the menu.
Yep, we're getting the steak, the baked potato, the mac and cheese, and the Wagyu meatballs.
They got depending on which one you go to, they got a
Well, you're going too.
they got a steak tartare.
You're going too.
I mean, what location you go to?
Downtown.
Okay. I don't know if they have steak tartare there or not.
Yeah. I might have to take the next week off work.
Get you some good shoes.
Oh, I mean, I don't think it even matters if I get good shoes or not. Like, I'm gonna be dead.
Oh yeah, no, but just to help you with
But no, I think
delaying that I don't want to say pain, but maybe that discomfort and tiredness and fatigue.
I definitely think it's gonna be a journey. I got 10 months to prepare for it. but I look at it as not only as a challenge to prove them wrong, but as a challenge to myself to get in a better shape, which is going to be very hard because my favorite time of the year is coming up.
That was my question to you is, how are you going to work your training into your football schedule?
Well, football doesn't start till noon. So we got.
But you also like to sleep in.
Yeah, but I feel like if I can get out.
And you watch those late college games.
Yeah, but maybe Sundays can be the rest day, You
Yeah.
get up at 8, 9 o'clock, go. Maybe Saturday's the light day and Sunday's the rest day, Maybe I just walk around the neighborhood at one time, at least doing something physical.
Save the heavier days for during the week.
Yeah, which sucks because I have a physical demanding job.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I mean, you definitely get your steps in walking. The only downside of your job is that it's a lot of starting and stopping with the walking versus that kind of that consistent.
I think the hardest part of our job is the fact that, you don't get to sit down and eat. It's like grab and go type food.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the hardest thing.
We've talked a little bit. I'm trying to cut candy.
3 days.
And I said you'll see you'll see some benefit from that just by, cutting that little, that sweetness. Not saying you can't have one every once in a while, but to the extent that you were saying you were.
Oh no, I was eating one probably 2 or 3 times a day. Like when I would get breakfast at a place, I would get a sandwich, a chips, and a sweet. Then for lunch, we're getting a pizza, a chip, and a sweet. Then when I get home, dinner, something, and a sweet. Like, I think that if it wasn't for my job, I would be like 400 pounds at the way I was eating.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that certainly start at it, slowly. You don't have to make the radical changes that I had to make when I got the diabetes diagnosis.
I also think that it helps me too is I don't really drink pop. Like if I do have a pop, it is a zero or a diet anyways. And if I'm drinking a pop, I have one maybe once or twice a week. So I know that's like the hard thing for a lot of people.
Yeah, definitely is. I mean, people have their favorite drinks, their soft drinks or energy drink of choice. And
even I have my energy drink of choice, but it's 5 calories and no sugars and only 3 grams of carbs. The regular Red Bull is up there, but you know me. I don't.
Yeah.
I drink mostly zero sugar drinks and stuff, anyways. But no, I'm excited to see where this next 10 months to a year can take me.
I think definitely there's.
I look at it not only as like the finish line, obviously getting the steak and everything, but just how much more energy and lifestyle and improvement in my golf game too. Can't forget that. Well, I think like that's part of me too is like I know how to play golf.
You just had to work the golf in. We hadn't talked about golf in all this episode.
I know.
Got to bring it in.
No, but I feel like me being overweight and obviously I'm not strong upper body.
Just limiting your flexibility.
Limiting my flexibility and swing speed. Because obviously, if I was lifting weights all the time, my arms were out to here. Like I could still get the club around quicker, but I'm not strong upper body. I'm stronger lower body. But yeah, I think it's just gonna be a better way of life. I'm trying to lose 80 to 100 pounds in a year. Could you imagine me 80 to 100 pounds lighter?
Seen the picture.
I know, but could you imagine talking to that person though?
Well, I'll be talking to him in a year.
It'll be crazy to see him on it.
Yeah, I mean, but
I had to buy a whole new wardrobe. I could fit in your clothes.
But no, I mean, I think that's it's good to have those goals. And I definitely think that maybe Christmas time. There's
That's gonna be the tough part because I like my Christmas tree cakes.
yeah, but I mean, there's some 5Ks around Christmas, New Year time.
Right?
Like I think that'd be something to sign up for,
Don't they?
commit to it, and then kind of as it's a short term goal to get to your long term goal.
I think too.
It's like check. It's like it'd be like a checkup.
I definitely think too. I have a really good support system around me, with you, with Andy, my wife, like all wanting. I don't think they want me to do it. They just don't know if I actually will. If I actually will do it.
I think having the support at home is big as well.
Right.
Because I've been very fortunate that my family has kind of gone on this journey with me with our eating habits. Me going to more of a lower carb diet, and really watching what I eat and how it affects my sugar. My family is going with me, so it's not that we've eliminated carbs completely. I mean, we still have pasta night here, but when we have like taco night, like we get the low carb tortillas or like wheat ones, and not just for me, like my entire family's eating it. So it's like that's it's making it has made it that transition easier for me is that the entire family is on the journey with me as
And I think too, it gives me something.
and we don't have a lot of sweets around the house. I mean, we don't have any little Debbie snack cakes around. We don't have bags of candy, sugary sodas or anything like that. I mean, it's so the temptation is not here in the house.
And I think it'll be good too, like because we were going on that cruise in June, so I'll be looking like what's his name?
We're gonna look like Zac Efron in Baywatch.
Might be. I was thinking more of David, the statue of David, the chiseled out.
Yeah.
I mean, but we'll see.
Oh, you'll do it. Hold you accountable.
I know. There's a lot of things I'll do. I won't do, but if someone offers me a free steak dinner to exercise, I'm
right.
doing it.
I'm going to give you a big meal
Yeah.
to lose weight.
And I think I have an advantage on a lot of people too. Is like I've lost weight like this before.
I mean, it's one thing to lose it, and it's
just
it's
the
another
gaining
to
back.
keep it off. And I think that goes back to not just a weight loss journey, but a lifestyle journey.
Yeah, I want to be there when my kids grow up, my grandkids and everything, be able to play. I don't want to be.
You don't want to be the guy just sitting in the chair.
I mean, I'd love that, but unfortunately, no. So, I think that's a wrap.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this little one up to bed.
You're probably gonna take yourself to bed too, aren't you?
Maybe.
So,
Shout out to Alex.
yeah, thank you, Alex, as always, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.